Hi, this is Zach from Zach's Traders Cafe with a look at some single stocks on Tuesday, the 23rd of August. Starting off with Barclays, and here you can see that's gone into a triangle, with the plus point here being the gap through the 50-day moving average at currently 152. That's normally a decent buy signal. One would expect some resistance to come in towards 165, which is a line of resistance from the end of May. Above that targets the 200-day moving average at £1.76 over the next 2 to 4 weeks. Stop loss end of day close back below the 50-day line, as one would logically expect. Next up, a company reporting today here, where we had the gap reversal, bear trap gap reversal at the beginning of last month. So that has actually delivered as far as being a decent buy signal. Rising trend channel in place since the end of June, and new gap today. While we're above the 10-day average at 1167, looking for a best case scenario target as high as 1350 over the next month or so. Metal Tiger updated, I believe, yesterday. Looks as though we're still in a slow grind higher. Would like to see a decent clearance of the 4p level, maybe on a weekly close basis again. But it does look as though the consolidation above the 50-day line at 3.53 is still in place. And while we're above that, we've got a 2 to 3 months target here as high as 7p plus at the top of a rising trend channel from March. Ofer Energy is next, and here we've got decent support in the mid-60s for the shares. That should give some confidence to the bulls at the moment, or going forward. Rising trend channel from as long ago as March, and really while there's no break back below the 50-day moving average at 70p, one would be looking for a target as high as 95p over the next 2 to 3 months. If you're cautious on the shares, maybe wait for a clearance of the 200-day moving average at 79p before going long. Persimmon updated today as well. Here we've got an attempt by the shares to snap free of this rising wedge, normally around the 1860 level. We've got a target here up to the 200-day moving average at 1901, but only really back above that on an end-of-day close basis would negate the prospect of at least some kind of retracement to test the 50-day moving average at 1655 as new support, but definitely one to watch over the next few days just to see which way this spins, given the way that we had that massive markdown after Brexit, and then what looks like a sell into strength, or looked like a sell into strength opportunity after that. Rank Group is next, fresh from its attempt to take over William Hill. No Brexit effects reported by the company, which is possibly what one might expect. Technically, above the 50-day moving average at 222p, the shares could hit the 200-day moving average in that resistance line from March at £2.51. Finishing off with a smaller company here, Serica Energy, back down to fill the gap up to the gap at 13.46p early today. Any dips towards that zone regarded as a buying opportunity. The big target here as high as 20p, which is the top of a rising trend channel from February. Only a weekly close back below the 50-day moving average, rather, at 12.31 would be outright negative for the shares. That's it from me. More updates at the same time tomorrow.